week, this was what we did. So you can go back and look over that if you would like to. We are working on letter combinations. I apologize if I sound a little odd today, or as there may be more background noise than there normally is, but I appreciate you bearing with me. So last week we did A, B, C, D. So we'll go ahead and start in with E connections. So if you'd like to grab a piece of paper and follow along with me, that way you can get your cursive practice in as well. We'll go ahead and kind of go through the alphabet like we did last time. That way we get good amount of practice with each letter and each letter combination. We should do double letters as well. And the same as last time, some of these letter combinations you may not really see in our common English. However, it is good to practice because then you just get more practice at connecting the letters. It's more about practice than about actual use of the letters right now, because if you're comfortable writing all the letters, then it won't shock you or be a problem when odd letter combinations do come up. And I'm not going to talk very much because, as I've told you previously, sometimes I miss letters when I'm talking. So we are going to focus more on the writing than the talking. And if you prefer to have more of a written, more of a, I don't know, a little more scripted of a version to learn with, you can look at my longer form videos. All right, there's A through Z with our E's. Now let's jump to F. I think we'll go ahead and go to F-E. And F is a lot less used than the other letters, so I think we will skip a lot more of the letters because you definitely won't be seeing certain letters together. So let's go ahead. Maybe we can go ahead and get through more letters if we go ahead and use the more commonly used ones for some of the letters at least. So we'll go ahead and skip to F, L. And of course, if you would prefer to do all the letters, you may. may as well go ahead and put Z there since we're doing through the alphabet. All right. We'll go ahead and do G. All right, now we'll go to H. Started to write the D, so I guess we'll do that. All right, and now we'll go ahead and do the letter I. Still trying to think through and skip the letters that will most likely not be combined, but I am a little slow with it, so why don't we go ahead, since we're on the I and there are a lot more combinations, we'll go ahead and write out all the letters. That way you can see how it connects better. Alright, let's go ahead and do J. And of course, if you are new to cursive, you may want to take it a little more slowly than what we're doing here. You could save this video, and come back and do the other letters if you want to at different times or however you'd like. But this is just a good way to practice your cursive writing, is to practice the different letters that combine. So let's go ahead and keep going. J doesn't really connect with a lot, so we'll go ahead and kind of skip through J. We'll let that be it for J. And then we'll go ahead and go to K. Kind of like that. That's kind of nice how we did the vowels. Oops, I smeared it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll kind of look through and think about what letters connect with K very often. And we'll go ahead and write the vowels out. That's nice. That LS is a little bit messy, so let me redo that for us. Much better. Why don't we go ahead and do the vowels with the Y and the S added for more letters, and then we'll go ahead and do it that way for a couple more letters. That way we can continue our practice right now a little longer. And of course, as I've mentioned before, my handwriting is not perfect. And yours will probably not be exactly perfect either, but that's okay because you're learning and you're practicing and you're always improving. And it's really nice to be able to write in cursive. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oops. All right. And we'll go ahead and let that be it. So, once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching until the end now, because I have changed what I was doing a little bit. And I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. So if you would like to request a certain style of practice or a word that you would like to see me write, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments. If you've made it this far, definitely consider subscribing because I try to do a live each week and I put out content, whether it's shorts or full length videos. I try to work on that and put out some every week. So we did the E, the F, H, and G. Oops. See, I must have been talking then maybe. I missed a space there. But that's okay. H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Yeah, and if you enjoyed seeing the vowels with the letters, let me know. Maybe that's a lot more simple to write out. So maybe I'll do a short just doing the vowels the next time. Thank you so